Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in this fine world. We're here with another special edition of WOWSA Live with our host, Ned Denison. Ned?
Hello, everyone. I'm the chairperson of the International Marathon Swimming Hall of Fame. Steve Munatonis and I met Woji at his induction in Butte, Scotland a few years ago. So welcome, Woji.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Serbia.
I want to start with your big river swims. You did a couple of river swims of more than 100 kilometers, which were in the Guinness Book of World Records. Describe to people, what these rivers were, how wide they were in particular, whether there were any rapids, and how did you keep swimming for hour after hour? What was the danger like at night? Just tell us about one of these swims.
River Sava in Serbia is very quiet river, very calm. River speed in summertime usually in about 1.5 to 2 kilometers for 1 hour. My three world records was 92, 93, 94. First, I swam in River Sava. One fantastic place named Sremska Mitrovica. That town is old about 2,000 years. 6 Romanian imperators born there. And I swam 139 kilometers, 36 hours and a half. Was perfect organizing, and I started Saturday morning, 7 o'clock, 23rd August, and 23rd July, and I swam all day, all night, all day Sunday, and my finish was in Belgrade, evening, 7:30 evening. Was fantastic race. I lost about 3 kilograms. I had many fellows, judges, referees, doctors. They follow me, and was man from Guinness book from Belgrade, Aleksandar Spasic, and I had 3 other referees, and photographs and films. Everything was fantastic.
How wide is the river?
River Sava is in Sabac, my born town, is about 600 meters. Where was start was about 400 meters, Sremska Mitrovica town. And Sava is fantastic river, very calm, not dirty, very clean river.
And was there danger at night when you were swimming?
Yes. During the night was sometimes dangerous from boats, shipping boats. They ride up the stream, but in my boats, my fellow boats who follow me, I had everything, and they warning that ships, that somebody swim on the night. And the river also has fish, nothing other animals, danger animals.
Okay. Woji, you have swum all around the world. Can you just remember some of the countries you swam in?
Yes. I swam in Hawaii, for example, 6 years in Hawaii. Jim Anderson was organized Waikiki Rough Water swim. Also swam Steven Munatonis. I think you? No?
No, not me. No.
Fantastic marathon. And for example, I swam in Australia 2 times in Perth, in Swan River, and Rottnest to Fremantle. I swam in America, North America. I swam Atlantic City 2 times, and many races in Hawaii and in San Diego. And I swam in Brazil, from north to south Brazil, from Manaus to Porto Alegre, Lagos dos Patos, very fantastic lake, and Salvador Bahia, And I swam in Argentina, in Paraná River, many races, Hernandarias Paraná, and Santa Fe Coronda. And I swam many races in Egypt, in Nile, in Damiata, in Alexandria, and Port Said, many races in Egypt. Also, I swam many races in Italy, over the 50 races in Italy, from the Lake Como, Guarda to Sicily. many races.
And don't forget Ireland. You were here twice in Galway Bay.
Yes. In Ireland.
What were your favorite places, Woji?
Well, my favorite place is absolutely Hawaii. Hawaii. Honolulu. Fantastic islands and everything fantastic, very clean, very positive energy, with nice organization and everything fantastic. Also in Argentina is very nice races. And I cannot choose which races for me is best, but I think Capri Napoli, I swam 6 times. I was third Capri Napoli in my amateur concurrence.
And you were swimming at the time in the former Yugoslavia.
Yes.
How difficult was it for a Yugoslav to travel the world?
Oh, yes. Well, in that time, Yugoslavia was, as you know, in communist country, but was open country for everybody involved, and was only 2 races in Yugoslavia. One race in Faros Island, Hvar, in Croatia, 16 kilometers, a fantastic race, fantastic town, everything is nice. I swam there 8 times. And other race in my town, Sabac swimming marathon on the river Sava. And in Yugoslavia was also marathon in Lake Ohrid in Macedonia. Now that country is North Macedonia. I used to, as you know, in Yugoslavia was 6 republics. Now, now 6 states. Now in these states have many marathon races. Many marathon races. For example, in my state, Serbia, have about 25 marathon races. We have Serbian Open Water Cup. For example, in Macedonia, have about 7-8 races. In Croatia, I think more than 30. Slovenia, very few. Bosnia and Herzegovina, 3-4 races. And in Yugoslavia now is marathon swimming is very popular sport, very popular sport.
And how did you make your arrangements back then? Were you writing letters? Were you making very expensive telephone calls? How did you travel? Did you have a credit card, or did you have cash in your pocket?
Oh, believe me, I cannot tell you my English is not so excellent. But in the beginning, my correspondence with the organizers was letters, via letters. After that, telegrams, and telegrams, faxes, and after that, emails, and now is WhatsApp, Vibers, and emails. But was very difficult because I worked in a factory, in a chemical factory as chemical engineer. 2 children. I worked very hard. My factory was tin plate factory for tin plate, and factory. I was chief. First, I was foreman, shiftsman. After chief. And one time I was director of factory, and that was a very terrible time. Wife, 2 children, Yugoslavia, my salary was very low. 500-600 German marks, maybe dollars, approximately dollars. And, many workers I had, big problems. In that time, I had maybe 5-6 marathons, not more, in Bulgaria, in Czechoslovakia, in Poland, Italia, Hollandia, and around the states around Yugoslavia. It was a very, very fantastic country. Yugoslavia was a fantastic country, believe me.
And do you know anybody who traveled the world like you, or were you the only one?
Yes, usually I traveled by train. For example, from my town to Napoli took me 2 days. My town, Sabac, Zagreb, Ljubljana, Trieste, Bologna, Firenze, Roma, Napoli, Capri. About 2 days. Sometimes I come to Capri a day before the marathon. Tomorrow is marathon 35 kilometers. Very, very tired. I swim, for Yugoslavia. I was representing Yugoslavia with other my friend, Slovenian swimmer, Jože Tanko, and swim marathon 10 hours, 11 hours, 9 hours. Back to Yugoslavia. Problems with the Dougane, borders problems, and back to my town, my factory. I must go to work. My wife was very angry. How do you spend a lot of money? Children ask me, father, what you buy for me? My colleagues saw also many souvenirs. I buy many souvenirs and they give to everybody. It was very terrible time without money, but was deeply satisfied in my heart. I got from organizer. I received medals, cups, diplomas. Check hand. Thank you, Mr. Mijić. Come to next year again. Yes, thank you very much. I'm back to my home. Big pecher, cup, big plaquettes, as you can see. Plaquettes. And my pocket is empty, but heart is so full.
You've now been organizing the Sabac swim for many years. Tell us about the swim. Tell us about the history of the swim.
Sabac Marathon. Sabac Marathon, this is of English pronunciation. Of Serbian is Sabac. We call Sabac. In my language, Sabac Marathon has a long history. 51 years history. Last year we celebrated Sabac Marathon. Sabac Marathon was 8 years in FINA World Cup Grand Prix in marathons. 8 years was with excellent estimators, very good organization. We had 18 swimmers, 18 countries, 17 countries, 16 countries, from Australia, from America, all the world. Very good organization. Sometimes we had 10,000 people, 15,000 people. In beginning it was 20,000 people. In last previous years, Sabac Marathon is about 3,000 to 5,000 people watching. Citizens of Sabac, people like marathon. Marathon Sabac or River Sava, 19 kilometers. Record is 2 hours, 19 minutes. Set by Slovenian swimmer Nace Majcen. And Sabac Marathon is very fantastic. We have a very, very nice people likes marathon. Each swimmer has boat. Each swimmer has a referee. And we have a referee for women. We have a referee for men concurrency. We have many television stations, and I hope that next year we will invite you and Steven Monatones to come to Serbia to visit my country, and you will meet Serbian people. They are very friendly, open to everybody. Sabac people, we have many religions here in Sabac in Serbia. Never problem in history. And Sabac Marathon is this year should be 51 organized. We expect about 10 countries. And next year we will try to return Sabac Marathon in FINA Ultra Marathon Grand Series.
And give us the names of some of the very famous swimmers that have competed in this event over the years.
Oh, you think in Serbia?
In your swim, your Sabac swim.
We in Sabac participated many famous swimmers. For example, Irene van der Laan. For example, Damian Brown and his wife, and Tommy Stefanovski, and Australian swimmers, and we had and many glorious swimmers who swam Sabac Marathon. Tom Brouwer, for example, we had Marcel van der Togt, Marcel Street, and we had a long story. I think only India. Also, we expect maybe next year Indian swimmers, and we have a relation with India. But Sabac Marathon is very popular marathon.
And what does it look like the night before the swim? Is there a dinner afterwards? What are the social activities for the swimmers?
You think in Sabac Marathon?
Yes.
Well, very friendship, very friendship. Usually, when come to Serbia, Serbian custom, we have custom. We kiss 3 times swimmers. We kiss 3 times. When I wear swimmers on the Belgrade airport, I kiss each swimmer 3 times. They say me, what is it, Mijić? I say, this is Serbian custom. They come to Sabac, spend Sabac, stay 3, 4, 5 days. It depends. And when they go back to their countries, they kiss me 3 times and said, "Voja, this is Serbian heritage."
Will you do this year with the COVID, or will you change your plan?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. When you were swimming around the world, Woji, who were the best swimmers you swam with? You swam a long time in many places. Who were the best swimmers you swam with?
Best swimmer, I think Mike Miller was a very good swimmer. Rick Heltzer from America. And I met in America many nice swimmers. And I think well, Steven Monatones is very good swimmer. You are also very good swimmers.
No, I'm not in that group. Woji, when you look at marathon swimming today, we've got the elite races, and we've got the other marathons, and there's an explosion of interest. There's 10 times more swims than there were before. What has surprised you about this growth in the sport? What is the most surprising thing for you?
You know, when marathon sport became to be Olympic sports, to become Olympic sports, 10 kilometers in Olympic discipline, that marathon swimming sport is open to everybody. because marathon swimming sport is attractive sport. Now swimmers in the World Cup in ultramarathon swimming series on also to 10 kilometers is too fast, too fast swimmers. With the 6 kilometers for 1 hour, races is too fast, swimmers is too strong. Good memories, strong memory, physically, mentally. Marathon swimming is very nice sport, very healthy and very nice sport. Travel all the world, visit many countries, customs and traditions, and with good health, everything. And but we are marathon swimmers. We have some goals. For example, how I will touch finish lines. That is my mind. How I will touch. How I will finish to the end of the race. And I just think about that. I have also different other thoughts when I swim. What I'm doing there, what I need to be here. No money, no big money, some money, you know, first, second, third place, fourth, fifth, maybe some dollars or euros. But this is very, we are very glad. We are very glad inside, deeply in heart, my soul. You know, because I represent my country. This is very big responsibility to go, but my traveling is sometimes too hard to get to America. First, I must take visa to America. First, I must get a letter, official letter from organizer, go to American embassies, Belgrade, waiting, checking online, problems, go there, must pay flights, go to America. Sometimes I come to marathon 1 day, 2 days, change weather, 6 hours is changing, 7. Hawaii is 11 hours differently. Come to marathon, I'm very tired. Sometimes I ask myself, what I'm doing here? Who will say me bravo? Who will say me, I give you $5,000 or money? This is nothing. But I'm deeply in my heart, I'm satisfied. Sometimes I ask on the start, big waves, currents, cold water or hot water in Egypt, in Syria. I swim in Syria, in Egypt, hot water. 38 Celsius temperatura water, pardon, 30, 38, 39 temperature water, 40 Celsius air. I came, swim marathon, and I don't know where is the finish. I cannot see a finish. I cannot see other seaside or riverside. For example, River Paraná. You cannot see other side. 3-4 kilometers. Foggy. You stay on the start or before start. You think what you doing, what you stay here. But you know, when you finish the race, I am very, very lucky. Sometimes I have problems from sun. If sun is strong, I'm burning. And sometimes I have problems from jellyfish. Sometimes missed me sharks. That was 2-3 times sharks. Sometimes I think from big waves that is sharks, you know, and a lot of thinking, a lot of meanings. How you say meanings in my head, But when I finish marathon, when I touch finish lines, I'm so lucky. Lucky if I do because I do the best. And when I back to Serbia, I used to was Yugoslavia. People said to me that I am a very crazy man. Mijić, you swam 30 hours. You swam 11 hours Capri Napoli, 11 hours you swam. You must be crazy man. But you know, people knows me that I'm normal man. You know, they said me, why you not football player? Why not basketball? Well, our sport is too hard. But you know, when I look my pechers, my cups, when I met my friends like you, like Steven Monatones, like other friends. For example, this year I will swim marathon in Belarusia first time. This year I will swim marathon in Portugalia first time. I'm very, very lucky. I have, because I will meet there some friends. I will this year also swim marathon, should be in Faros Marathon, in Ohrid Marathon, in Macedonia, so North Macedonia, in Lake Balaton in Hungary. And this is, I'm very, very satisfied in my soul and my heart.
Woji, I want to thank you very much for your time today. Vojislav Mijić, our honoree, who has swum certainly more than 100 marathons in probably 25 countries around the world. Voji, thank you very, very much.
Thank you to you. Good luck. God bless you. And welcome to Serbia. Welcome to Sabac. One day to be my promoter here.
Okay.